So, are you thinking of moving to Atascadero, California? Well, in this video, I'm going to talk to you about the pros and cons of Atascadero, California, straight from a house nestled in the famous oak trees of Atascadero. There's a lot of different price points. There's a lot of good pros and some cons about Atascadero, but stick around to the very end because I do have a nice little tidbit of information that I want to share with you. And we're going to get after it right now. So, if this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything there is to know about moving to Atascadero and the central coast of California, then just click on the subscription button. Make sure you tap on the bell icon as well. That way, you'll receive notifications when I upload more information about Atascadero and other central coast cities and municipalities. So, my name is Bruce Carson. I'm with Keller Williams Realty, Central Coast, and I get calls, text messages, and emails from people just like you every day, and I absolutely love it. So I'm looking to help people make a move to the Central Coast, and so I love to hear you reach out. So if you're looking to move in 9 days or 90 days, just give me a call, shoot me a text, or an email. All of my information is listed below in the description so I can help you with a smooth move to Atascadero, California. So, okay, so here we are at a great example of a home in Atascadero, California. So there's a lot of pros and a few cons about Atascadero that I want to talk to you about. So obviously, the pro is Atascadero has these gorgeous trees. We have very mature oak trees. It's like a very forested, open area. And we tend to have large lots up here in Atascadero and actually bigger homes. So Atascadero is located between San Luis Obispo and Paso Robles, California. So we have a lot of access to the local towns. We have access to wineries and all of the events that are happening in Paso Robles, San Luis Obispo, and right here in Atascadero. But Atascadero really is just a beautiful, serene. You can hear how quiet it is. This house is listed for sale currently, and I'll be hosting an open house over the weekend. But I just wanted to show the feel and give you that idea. You can hear how quiet it is. I have my earbuds on. I know that I'm talking over the video, but yeah, it's just absolutely gorgeous. Just a serene, quiet, beautiful place to be. So, Atascadero really does have a good small town atmosphere as well. So we get into the downtown area. It's a really good, nice, quaint place to go and eat and dine and share some wine or beer with friends down in the Atascadero area. So also, speaking of wineries, Atascadero, as well as our neighbors in Paso Robles, is a huge wine country. So you have a lot of different wineries that you have access to. Now, you don't have to be a drinker to enjoy wine tasting and going to the wineries locally here. There's a lot of entertainment. There are wine caves, and going to a winery and taking the opportunity right here in Atascadero or Paso Robles to talk to some of the vintners. And especially, I really like talking to the guys that are literally growing the grapes, digging into the dirt, and studying the soil. Because there's really a lot of science to it. People actually do get, college degrees in wine. So the wine country up here in Paso Robles and Atascadero is another big selling feature. So we have good schools here in Atascadero as well. Atascadero football is always fun to watch. It's fall time right about now, so it's football season. I have football on my mind. So Atascadero, great job with football and the local sports. which leads me into the schools of Atascadero. So we have a lot of college accredited, California accredited schools right here at Atascadero, from the elementary all the way up to the high school level. We have great schools. And then when you're ready to go to college and you keep your kids close, you can send them right down to Cal Poly in San Luis Obispo, or Cuesta College down there in San Luis Obispo as well. So we're kind of surrounded by good schools all the way around here in Atascadero. So the last thing that I really wanted to talk about, why Atascadero is such a great place to live, is the really low crime rate. One, it's not densely populated, so we don't have a bunch of neighbors poking around and bothering us here. But the crime rate's really low. When we pay attention to the police blotters and the local news and everything, there's not like violent crimes. There's not, it would be considered kind of a low action, boring town as far as crime, but that's good. You want to be in a boring town when you're talking about crime. So there are, however, some downfalls to Atascadero. So we do have these big, beautiful homes. I can see this one behind me. So we have bigger homes, we have bigger lots, and the prices are down lower here in Atascadero. The climates do change. So we're in the North County part of San Luis Obispo County, meaning that we've driven up and over the grade from San Luis Obispo. And once we get up over that grade, then the temperature changes. We get a different climate up here. So in the summertime, if you like to be warmer and be in those upper 90s or 80s, 90s, pushing 100 sometimes, and have the opportunity to kick on some air conditioning and enjoy that, then Atascadero is the place for you. Also, during the winter time, it cools off a little bit more. It's chillier here, maybe 5-10 degrees cooler than San Luis Obispo. That means we're going to have some more frosty mornings out here on this deck. And, it just gives you the opportunity to come out and enjoy those cool winter and fall mornings and coffee out here on the deck. I think these are turkeys I'm hearing behind me. I don't know if my cameraman can confirm. I think I'm hearing a bunch of turkeys out here, but there's just a lot of wildlife, and it's just an open, kind of like a special camp, warm, fuzzy feeling that I get every time I'm here in Atascadero. So, as always, call, text, or email me if you need anything. 805-458-4144 or bcarson@kw. Okay, so I changed my shirt again, and thanks for hanging in until the very end. So Atascadero has the Charles Paddock Zoo. There's a photo of a tiger here, and the zoo, it's, for the Central Coast, it's a great little zoo. So we have some big cats. We have a variety of other great animals to go and see. And the Charles Paddock Zoo is also part of the main, the Centennial, I think it's Centennial Park in Atascadero, the main park. So that park is really big. It has a lake. You can fish and have fun there, and you can enjoy the Charles Paddock Zoo and just really take the family out and have a great time in Atascadero. So again, thanks again for joining in. It's Bruce Carson Realtor, and I hope to hear from you soon.